This is the Unit 6 Lesson 3 retrieval. In our packet, it's on page 25. Okay, so to start with, we have to come up with the slope of a line that is parallel to the given line and perpendicular to the given line. So in order to do that, we first need to figure out what is the slope of the given line. This first one is nice because it's written in y equals mx plus b form. So we know the slope is just the number in front of the x. So the slope of this original line is 2/3. Now if two lines are parallel, it means their slopes are equal because they're never touching. They're going up and over the same amount every single step. So the parallel slope is just the same. It's 2/3. Perpendicular slope, we have to do two things. First, we have to change the sign. So since this original slope was positive, we're going to make our perpendicular slope negative. And then we have to flip the fraction around. So 3/2. That's called opposite reciprocal. Opposite refers to the sign changing. Reciprocal is when you flip a fraction around. So opposite reciprocal. Now the next one is not as convenient because it's not written in y equals mx plus b form, so we do have to do a little bit of work to get the y by itself. So it looks like we need to move this 3x first. So I'll just write it over here. -4y equals -3x plus 6. I'm not combining those because they are not like terms. Then I'm going to divide by -4. Y equals negative divided by negative would be positive 3/4. I can't simplify that anymore. 6/-4, -3/2, although honestly that doesn't really matter here because the slope is 3/4, and that's really all we care about. So the parallel slope would be 3/4, it's equal. Perpendicular slope, we do opposite reciprocal. So -4/3. Change the sign, flip the fraction. Okay, last thing, number 2, use the 2 points to do the following. Part A, plot the points on the coordinate grid. Well, that's easy. -2, +3 would be right here. And then 4, 5 would be right here. I'm just going to go ahead and connect them. Not my best straight line, but it'll do. B, find the slope of the line segment between these 2 points. Okay, so slope is rise over run. I'm just going to count since I have a graph. To get from this point to that point, I have to go up 1, 2, and I have to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the slope would be up 2/6, which is the same as 1/3. Okay, and then C, use the Pythagorean theorem to find the distance between the 2 points. Okay, I accidentally drew the right triangle that they're talking about here. So the 2 points were originally connected with my red line, and then I drew in 2 yellow lines to count the slope, and what I accidentally made was a right triangle. So now if I want to find the length of the red line, that's the hypotenuse of this triangle. So a² plus b² equals c². A and B are 2 and 6. C is what we're trying to find. That's the hypotenuse. So let's see. 4 plus 36 equals c². That'd be 40 equals c². To solve for c, I've got to square root both sides. Now square root 40, let's see. I could split that into 2 and 20. 20 splits into 2 and 10. 10 splits into 2 and 5. So I have one set of 2. 2 times 5 is left on the inside. So that would be 2 comes out, 2 times 5, 10 is left on the inside. Okay, there we go. So the distance or the length of that red line would be 2 square root 10. Would have been pretty hard to count by hand. Okay, cool.